Welcome to a tour of the modern Persian world. We will learn about Farsi, which is the modern Persian language, literature, some Persian celebrations, their education, their music, their food, clothing, art, architecture, religion, and way of life. In a nutshell, we'll learn a little about the Persian people and their culture. The background photo shows the detailed tile mosaic art Persians put in their architecture. It is the roof of Persian poet Hafez's tomb in Shiraz, Iran. The majority of Persian people live in Iran. Iran is the current-day name for the Middle Eastern region formerly known as Persia. To the north, Persians have the Caspian Sea and the country of Turkmenistan. To the south, the country is bordered by the Persian Gulf. Most of Iran's terrain is mountainous. The Persian way of life is mixed. Many Persian people live in larger urban cities, such as Tehran pictured here. These people thrive on the fast-paced environment of a city. Work, markets, restaurants, medical facilities, and all types of stores are footsteps away. For some needing more space but still want to be close to daily necessities, the suburbs are their location. The suburban way of life offers them larger homes with open rooms on multiple levels, flooded by bright light coming through the many windows. The agricultural communities are found further out in rural areas. The homes here are less fancy but meet the needs of shelter. No matter where Persians live, rugs can be found in almost every person's home. Another part of Persian life is the significance of tea. Here's an example of some tea and coffee pots available at a local Persian store here in Roswell. This store is literally less than a mile from Elkins. Next to the Persian store is a tea room. Persians enjoy relaxing tea and Persian food. The kebab we have all come to know and love eating was actually created by the Persians. The meats can be chicken, beef, or lamb. Often the meats are seasoned with all sorts of exotic and flavorful spices. These spices can be sprinkled, rubbed, or cooked into sauces. Sauces are used in many dishes. Most contain plain yogurt, and they add in the flavor later. Persians speak the language of Farsi. There are currently more than 110 million native speakers of Farsi. When written as text, it is written and read from right to left. These are some examples from our local store's prices written in both Western numerals and Farsi numbers. The literature dates from all the way back in the 8th century AD, well ahead of many Western cultures. The characters are curvy with sharp accents. Farsi is very different from modern Arabic and is more specific to the Persian region. Here is an example of a first-grade student. Education is a high priority among the Persians. The literacy rate is 80% and 90% of children go to school. Public schools are free to Iranian families. Besides colorful tile work, Persians make intricate pottery, grand sculptures, and many of their paintings include people from all social classes. Traditional clothing worn during special occasions may include the Bakhtari dress for women, robes and hats for men. Modern clothing has been influenced by Western people greatly. It draws upon old and new elements, and surprisingly, young people are very brand conscious. The Persian New Year is called Nowruz. People here are celebrating the New Year by throwing flowers on the tomb of King Cyrus. In autumn, they celebrate Mehragan, welcoming in the season. Most Persians are Shia Muslims, which is the most strict form of Muslim religion. Although the general perception of Muslims is that they're violent, most of them strive for peace. The green symbol on the shirt is the Muslim symbol. The music you have been listening to in the background is traditional Persian music. They use instruments such as the bowed spike fiddle, the goblet drum, the end-blown flute, and the frame drum. Thank you for joining us on this tour of Persia.